What's going on, everybody? Back at it. It is let's see, October 15th, right about 5:30 in the afternoon. I've been in conferences the past 2 days nonstop, so I haven't had a lot of time to do much, but I am going to get out here and hunt tomorrow morning first thing. So I'm out at the main farm. I'm at the tower, so I'm going to put the blind up and secure that on top of the tower for opening muzzleloader on Saturday morning. I'm going to drop a couple 100 pounds of corn and big tine here at the back of this field. I'm going to hike back here and check the other feeder, change the battery in the feeder, check all the cameras down through there. So I've got a ton of work that I needed to get done, and I've only got about an hour and a half before it darks. All right, so as you can see, got the blind up, and I've got these metal strips, and they're just like joint strips. And what I do is I screw them down to the deck on this tower blind or tower, and it keeps it just deters people from trying to steal this blind, because they're not walking around with screwdrivers in their pocket usually, or a drill or whatever. So hopefully, you know, that helps prevent theft, but most importantly, it helps keeping this thing in place and not getting blown off during a heavy windstorm. So just something I do. I screw this thing to it every year, and it stays every year. So just a little piece of advice. I'm gonna keep getting after it. All right, so as you can see, got the blind all up. It's all secured. And like I said, I'm gonna get down here and drop some corn and some big tine at the end of this field. And then that'll set all day tomorrow. And then we'll be right back in here first thing Saturday morning. One of the reasons why I'm making this part of the video is I want to talk about, usually when I install the blind, I want to have the windows that I'm gonna hunt open. I want to have those open. So when the deer are walking around, they kind of get used to what that looks like. So all of a sudden, the way I have it right now, you know, if they get used to it, that's fine. But when you drop that blind or that window, you know, then there's a big gaping black hole there, and it looks different than it did the day before, the night before, whatever. So I like to leave it the way I'm going to hunt. But with all this rain coming in, I figured I would go ahead and leave them up to try to keep as much of that rain out of that blind as possible. So gonna keep getting after it. Stay tuned. All right, here we go. October 16th, Friday. It is right at 5 a.m. Sun comes up, I believe, at 7:50-ish. So plenty early. Got about a little less than a mile walk in here. Went in yesterday and really juiced this place up, put several 100 pounds of corn in, a couple bags of big tine. So just not getting any daylight pattern right now, daylight shooters. Everything's coming in real early morning, and then right after, about an hour after dark, on all the cameras that I pulled yesterday. So gonna go in here and try our luck. It is one of the best conditions we've had all year so far. DeerCast has it as good conditions this morning. Not great, but good. It is 45 degrees right now, but when the sun comes up here in, I think 7:48, I believe is the time sun comes up. So by the time sun comes up, it's supposed to be about 30, 38, 39 degrees. So I have that cool front pulling in. So really excited. I mean, it says 45. It doesn't feel like 45 out at all. So I might have overpacked. But we're gonna hike back here, and hopefully next time that I'm coming to you, we're bringing you some really good buck action. Stay tuned. Kentucky Muzzleloader. And got the orange on. I know my vest isn't on, so don't freak out. But I had to take my coat off from the walk-in here. It's 34 degrees, but it feels way warmer than it did yesterday morning. So got all set up here. Just got to always sit back and let everything calm down at 6:30 in the morning. Got plenty of time. There was only one doe out in this field on the way in. Nothing in the food plot, so I didn't blow the food plot out. So she didn't blow. She just stood there while I walked by. So got in clean. Got everything set up. Plenty of early. We're going to let everything calm down here. And then that sun should start coming up about 7:50 something. So we're all set up. Good luck to everybody out there in Kentucky. And continue to hang in there and see what we can do this morning. Stay tuned. Well, it's almost 10 o'clock, and other than a couple of does I had right there at first light, and I had some hens work through, and then I just had, I think it was that same little yearling or fawn run back through, but been pretty dead. So gonna wrap up and run and get some breakfast, and then we're gonna put a game plan together for this afternoon. Haven't really decided where I want to go. Thinking I might try my luck out at the drop zone. Haven't been out there all year, so might run out there. Keep hanging in there. All right, everybody, so that's going to wrap it up for this episode. Had 3 spikes and a doe come in literally within like the last 15 to 20 minutes of legal, already after sunset. So started losing camera light, and down at the end of the field, that one spike kept literally looking back into the woods, and I know there was bigger bucks coming out, but ran out of legal and had to pack our stuff up and hike on out of there. So gonna go ahead and conclude this episode, but we're gonna be right back after it tomorrow. I know the guys are out, so got plenty more episodes coming to you from the opening weekend of the first muzzleloader season here in Kentucky for 2020. But again, signing out. So if you haven't already, like I always say, get down there and hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell so you're notified when we drop these episodes. You're not going to miss all the action. Got a ton of hit list deer, and we're getting closer and closer every time we're out in the field. So guys, continue to tune in, and until next time, wake up and hunt.